Welcome back to your Twin Flame Collective card reading for this week. We are in the process of a move, so it's just going to be me providing your card reading this week. Adam is very busy, packing, handling business, things of that nature. I'm sure if you've moved before, you're very well aware of all of the energy and the things that you got to take care of and everything that's involved with the move. But I have pre-shuffled the cards and we're going to go ahead and dive into it. All right, so the first card starting off in the beginning of this week is we have Raphael Green, number 7, and it says love, travel, humor, and vitality. There you go, get the card. There we go, we have a lot of green. So there's a lot of heart chakra energy, leading into the beginning of this week. And so I find it quite interesting because, we are in a sense traveling. We're moving from one location to another. And what's really funny too is a lot of our friends and family, they're also in the process of moving. Either they've been moving this week or they're getting ready to move like within this week or the next 2 weeks. So I find it very interesting how there's a lot of outer movement happening right now. And oftentimes that outer movement is a result of an upgrade. And in that upgrade, you're expanding. And so you can look at, your twin flame journey, whether you have went through an upgrade or you feel like you maybe you had a breakthrough. It's funny because what just comes to mind too is I had a client reach out last night. She was like, oh my God, I messaged my twin flame and they immediately messaged me right back. And so you can just feel like the last couple days and leading into the beginning of this week, there's a lot of shifts and a lot of changes happening in everyone's twin flame union. And if you're not experiencing those shifts, in your outer reality, just sit tight because you likely will. There's just a lot of movement. A lot of things are changing and happening right now. And if it looks like I'm looking off in the wrong direction, I'm recording on my phone. And so I got it sideways. And so there's like a place to look at. But when I look at that spot, it kind of looks like I'm looking, but just bear with me. We're gonna make it through. So yeah, so know that, there's something happening in your union, whether you're aware of it or you're not yet aware of it. And twin flames, your union and those breakthroughs, it first comes from, you doing your inner healing work. And, those inner breakthroughs where you've loved yourself and you've let go of a pattern, you've let go of a trauma or a wound, that results in your outer success because it's an inner success. All right. And then as we move in towards, the middle of the week, we have, it's wise decision upside down. All right. And it says at the top, misinformed, rethink, disarray, and overlooked. And so I'm going to tell you exactly what the energy of this card is. And I've been on this journey, my twin flame journey, since 2016. And what I've come to know very, very, very well is that when you have a breakthrough or you have an upgrade in your journey, it's on the other side of that, you're going to have more challenges. That just comes with the territory. And so, leading into, a lot of people think that once they manifest harmonious twin flame union, then it's time to party and you can stop doing your inner healing work. Well, you're right to a degree. Like, you do want to party because that's a massive spiritual achievement. That is huge to have, the physical manifestation of your harmonious twin flame union. And so that is indeed something that you want to celebrate because that's a result of your inner healing work. But that doesn't mean that your healing work stops. It's, your HTFU, harmonious twin flame union, is just the beginning. It's finally you got the foundation handled that you and your twin flame can now build from. And so, yeah, like along, as this card is energetically communicating, along with your breakthrough, you're going to have, like it says, rethink, disarray, and overlooked. You're going to have more things coming up to the surface, but don't let that discourage you, or don't let it be like, oh man, you want to keep moving forward, because it only means that more good is coming your way. And I was sharing this with, someone earlier today, is that something else that I've come to know on this journey is that life just continues to get better. And, all of the rewards and the breakthroughs that you have in your life, they start to compound upon one another. And your life just gets better and better and better as a result of this inner work. And so when you have another challenge in front of you, sometimes it's almost laughable, because you know that, wow, okay, I just had a breakthrough, something beautiful just happened in my union, but now there's the next challenge. So that means that on the other side of that challenge, there's another breakthrough. There's more good. And it's challenging, yet it becomes easier because you get really good at navigating through the challenges. All right, so, and the third card is the similar energy, but it says, yeah, renewed connections, but that's also upside down. And it says isolated, estranged, separation, and grudge. Yeah, and so I feel like, along with the last card, is that whatever breakthrough or transformation that you've had or is happening for you right now, it's gonna, what is not, how do I say this? So when you have a breakthrough, you essentially have deeper peace. There's deeper joy and happiness. And so that deeper peace and joy and happiness is going to trigger inside of you what is still not yet experiencing joy and happiness. And so I feel like there's going to be, what I feel is coming through is like, you're going to have a breakthrough in your union, some form of breakthrough. But then on the other side of that, there's going to be like a misunderstanding or miscommunication, not related to the breakthrough itself, but there's going to be like kind of a happy high, or, kind of maybe attaching to the newness of the breakthrough. And then anytime we attach to, the thing that we've manifested in our life, like it's going to, attachment is rooted in fear, right? So it's going to trigger something inside of you, because that fear means maybe you feel like you can lose it, but you can't lose it. You cannot lose what you vibrated into harmony with. That's not even logical. Like if you look at, you already have some form of good in your life right now. Like if you have a home, let's say if you have pets, let's say you have a job, you have a source of income, you have a car, like that's your good. But I'm sure you don't sit around every day thinking, oh God, am I going to lose this? I mean, most people don't sit around thinking those thoughts every single day. And so, well, the reason being is because you're vibrating in harmony with the things that you currently have in your life. And so as you ascend your vibration, and you attract more good into your life, it's going to feel very normal and natural, just as it does right now. It will just be a higher level of normal and natural, a higher level of joy and happiness for you. All right, so don't fret, because then towards the end of the week we have open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. How perfect is that? So basically, in a nutshell, we've got breakthroughs happening everywhere. There's travel, there's inner travel, outer travel. There's, a lot of energy like popping through as a result of your inner healing work. And then that's going to bring up some other feelings in the middle of the week, some other things to move through. And then as that energy grounds, it's just a relaxing into the achievements that you cultivated for yourself. And there's a doorway of love, there's an opening, there's a vulnerability, there's a sweetness, there's a grounding and relaxing into. And I feel like that's really cool. We got a really beautiful week ahead, and I for one am excited because, as I was sharing in the beginning, my twin flame and I, we've got almost all of our things packed up, and we're going to start our move tomorrow, which will be Monday, and we're going to be moving for a couple days. Got a moving truck coming, and so we're super excited to start our new chapter in our new place, where we get to, decorate it with our own personal belongings and our style. And yeah, really looking forward to what the next piece of the journey has for us. And you should too. Look forward to, receiving your breakthroughs, your achievements, your, whatever happens and manifests in your life. And then just continue moving forward from that place. And it's always, as I said before, it's always going to get better and better and better. Even if you have a slice of good, to yourself right now, know that it's going to get even juicier as you continue moving forward on your journey. But that is the catch. You got to continue moving forward. It's funny, I just looked up and it said 11:11. Right as I was saying that, you got to continue moving forward. You don't stop. You hit Harmonious Twin Flame Union. You don't stop. You manifest your dream home. You don't stop. You manifest your dream car. You don't stop. Why? Because even after HTFU, Harmonious Twin Flame Union, even after your dream home, even after that dream car, you're going to have more desires in your heart. You're going to have, there's always going to be something else that you're working towards. And it's not about the material things, but it is about the journey. It is about the experience and the wisdom and the love and the joy that you cultivate while you're walking your path and your journey. And then the physical fruits of your labor, that's additional support. That's an added bonus. That's, just an extension of the wealth and the joy that you've created in your heart and your life. All right. So God bless every one of you. Have a beautiful week ahead, and we will see you in the next video.